and a warm welcome back. I hope you're doing really well and having a great start to 2025. I've just made myself a hot water and lemon because I feel like I'm getting a bit of a throat, like tickly throat and a bit of a cough. So yeah, I thought the hot water and lemon might do me some good. But yeah, as I said, I hope you're all having a fantastic start to 2025 and not feeling too glum. It's easy, well, if you're anything like me, I do get a bit glum after Christmas. I love Christmas, I love being with all my family, and then it just, when it's over and it's dark here, it's cold, I just want to stay, I want to hibernate, basically. I need to get out of that. I need to kind of flip it around and think more positively. We're in a fresh new year. Yeah, so I really want to just try and stay positive and not get into that thing of, oh, it's so dark, it's so cold, I just want the spring and summer to come, which is what I do want, but at the same time you have to enjoy all the months, don't you? Or it's a bit of a shame. I try to appreciate all the seasons here in the UK as much as I can. So yeah, I'm going to stay positive and see what 2025 has in store. This video is just going to be like a catch-up, kind of quite chatty video, although I do need to get to Tesco's because I've not really been shopping since the Christmas shop. We've just had so many leftovers, so much cheese, so much veg. I actually brought a load of veg home from the in-laws. We were there over Christmas, and because there's so many of us, it's hard, I think, to gauge how much kind of veg and things that we need. So anyway, there was lots of surplus veg, and so I brought some bags home, as did my sister-in-laws. They took some too: sprouts, carrots, parsnips, potatoes. So we've just been living off that really, and we've had lots of cheese to get through, lots of brie, lots of Stilton. So I'm actually going to make a broccoli and Stilton soup with you in this video. Let me know if any of you have made any over the Christmas period. We've just got a huge block of Stilton that we need to use up, so it's a good way of using it up. Although my husband's not that keen on broccoli and Stilton soup, so I'm sure it'll just be me eating it. But yeah, I really love it, and then I can just do a batch and then pop some in the freezer for my lunches. So I'm going to do that, yeah, and then get to Tesco's. I have decided to try Tesco's. Any regular viewers, you'll know I've been a huge Lidl fan, which I still am, but we were kind of just discussing it over Christmas, and I was talking about like different cashback apps with my sister-in-law. So there's one I've mentioned before, Jam Donut, that works with gift cards. But you can use them for supermarkets, which is great. So you purchase a gift card and add it maybe like to your wallet on your phone, and then you can get cash back straight away into the Jam Donut app. And as soon as you hit £10 cashback, you can withdraw it straight to your bank account. So you're not waiting around like you would do with like Top Cashback Quidco, for example. And then there's also one called EverUp, which again is works with gift cards. You buy a gift card for whichever brand, whichever store you want to shop with, and you also get virtual coins, which up until recently I didn't really understand, but I did it for the first time over Christmas, and basically you get coins that you can play games with on the app, and there's like spinny wheels and things, and over Christmas I played some of these games with my virtual coins, and I made about £3, so on top of the cashback. And at the moment Tesco's is 4.5% cashback on EverUp, and it's currently 4% on Jam Donut. So I have bought an £100 gift card and got a 4.5% cashback into my wallet on the app. I'm really pleased with that. And with the club card points, I think it's going to work out better for us. Bearing in mind we haven't got as much storage in this house either, so I'm not able really to do a £200 shop at Lidl to make the best of it, to get the £20, because it's 10% off up to a £200 shop. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well, but yeah. So if you spend £200, you can get £20 off a shop, but we just haven't got the room anymore in our new house to store that, and it's having the time to go, the time it takes to do a £200 shop. So yeah, so I've decided I think it might work out better to do Tesco, bearing in mind the club card points, because we always try and make sure we get our fuel at Tesco's to make the most from the points too. So with the club card points, club card offers, and the 4.5 cashback on EverUp currently, I think it's going to work out better for us. So that is what I'm going to try. So I'm going to take you along to Tesco's shortly, and I will show you our meal plan. I'm trying to stick with the meal plan as best as I can going into 2025, because it just saves so much money. Let me know how many of you meal plan, and you know, if it saves you lots of money. It certainly does with us. So I will show you our meal plan now. So we have salmon couscous and green beans. We have a pesto pasta, which I'll add some mushrooms to, just to make it a little bit more interesting, and we're not using or having meat every day. Jacket potatoes, which will be with either baked beans, maybe for my husband, or tuna for myself and my youngest daughter. My eldest daughter is still in Perth currently, enjoying herself with her dad. So this is just either for two of us, depending on if my youngest daughter Poppy has had a hot lunch at school or not. Sometimes she will just have a sandwich if she's had a hot lunch. So yeah, Thursday sausage and mash and veg, Friday a bean chilli, Saturday a chicken Thai curry, and Sunday I've got some leftover lamb. I went to Tesco over Christmas with my sister, and they had half price legs of lamb, or half legs of lamb. So I picked one of those up, and we had it recently. It was delicious. What did I make with the lamb? I think we just had it as a roast. Yeah, I just did a lamb roast, and it was amazing. And I made sure we had some left over to make a lamb curry. But yeah, sometimes we switch these up. I don't like, I've said before in previous video, we don't like to be too rigid with our meal plan, because you might not fancy it that particular day. So, but it's just so we know what we need to get from the supermarket. We know, yeah, we've got a plan, there's no waste. So that is our meal plan, and I'm gonna go off to Tesco shortly. But yeah, have you been living off kind of leftovers? We've had just so much cheese to get through. We've been living off like brie and cranberry toasties, cheese and crackers. Yeah, chutney. My chutney was just amazing. So delicious. So I'm definitely gonna use that recipe again. Then in terms of home update, we are having our new carpets laid tomorrow, and I couldn't be more excited. It feels like we've been waiting so long to have these carpets laid. They did initially say that they could lay them before Christmas, but sadly not. So we're finally having our carpets done, and I can't wait, because the carpets were so disgusting when we moved in. The people renting this house just didn't look after it at all. The carpets were disgusting, to the point where my husband ripped them up fairly quickly. So to have fresh new carpets upstairs is just going to be wonderful. Yeah, and I can't wait. And then next week we are having our new front door fitted. For any of you that may have watched, I think it was the like house tour video last year, I spoke about our front door and how sadly that we had to get it replaced, because it is the most difficult front door I have ever encountered. It's so hard to open and close and to lock. It's just a very strange door, and it's really heavy, and you need both hands to, it is just very difficult, to the point where my oldest daughter's never been able to get in or out, so she's been going out the back. So I can't wait to have a new front door, and it's going to have 2 glass panels too, which again will let more lighting, because it's quite a dark house. It's like a solid door currently with no glass, so to just let some more light flood into the hallway, that will also just be so nice. I'm just really excited. We've been saving really hard for this, and we did, when we remortgaged, when we bought this house, we did keep some money aside to have some jobs done, because we knew there would be things that we'd have to get done and replaced in this house. So I shall film as much of it as I can for you. I'm trying to think what else is starting. We will be getting our roof in our conservatory done hopefully quite soon as well, so I can start working in there, doing my shellac nails. I haven't currently got mine done at the moment, because we've been doing so much decorating in preparation for when the carpets are laid. We wanted to get like skirting boards and woodwork painted before obviously the carpets were laid, so we've been busy decorating and things, so currently haven't got my nails done. But yeah, it'd be lovely to have our little conservatory roof done, and we're having like a skylight put in, and we're also putting the TV above the fireplace. But yeah, I will show you as much as I can over the course of getting these things done. So yeah, exciting times. Except I'm starting to feel a little bit anxious because we have got some money saved now. I know it's soon going to be depleted, which is making me a little bit anxious. That just goes to show how much I've changed in recent years. You know, that security of having that money there. But like my husband reminded me, I think just yesterday, the money is there to get stuff done in the house. We did say that, so yeah, we need to spend the money. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get to Tesco's. Otherwise, this video is going to be very long with me just waffling and chatting away. I just feel very excited to share, yeah, everything that's going to be happening in the house and how we're going to be doing things on a budget and not going crazy. But yeah, I'm going to get to Tesco now and I'll show you everything I got when I get back and how it's going to work with our meal plan for the week. So I've just got back from doing my Tesco shop. Quite strange. It's been a long time since I've done a big shop in Tesco's, or a fairly big shop in Tesco's. Been going to Lidl for so long now. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'll go through what I got now. So I got 2 for £5, finely sliced honey roast hams. This was on club card, mainly for my husband's lunches for work. And then I only got 1 salmon fillet because I'm not prepared to pay £4.95 for 2. The cost of salmon these days is just crazy, but yeah, it's fine. By the time you put it with some couscous and some veg, it'll be enough for both of us, all sliced up. Got some fish fingers again on club card, £1.50, 12 free range eggs. Got some Creamfields mature cheddar. Got 2 blocks of Lurpak, they were on club card, £1.90 each. And then I got some milk and our usual Greek style yogurt, and this will also be for my lamb curry that's on our meal plan. This is my husband's favourite soup, the Covent Garden classic chicken. That was club card £1.50. 2 cartons of Growers Harvest orange juice. 2 for £5 Tesco Finest pork sausages. We try not to compromise too much on the quality of the meat. This is 90% pork, and then we just rather eat meat less and spend a little bit more. A lettuce for sandwiches and for salads. 3 big jacket potatoes, they're on our meal plan this week. Bananas, and then I got my daughter's gala apples that she really likes. These are a little bit cheaper. Then I got some chestnut mushrooms, which were also on club card for 90p. These are high in vitamin D, which is good. Baby plum tomatoes, they were also on club card. The green beans are for 2 meals this week, for the couscous and salmon, and for our green Thai chicken curry. Got cucumber, my husband's favourite jazz apples. Our usual pizza for my youngest daughter, and I divide that into 4 portions for her, and then she'll have it with cucumber, slices of pepper, that kind of thing. Got her brioche that she has in a packed lunch or for snack after school. My friend always has this, and I think it always looks really, really yummy. Sunflower and pumpkin loaf. Let me know if you have tried this. It always looks so nice and it feels really soft. So I'm looking forward to having that with sandwiches. And then this is for my daughter. Sadly, she won't eat seeded bread at the moment, so she's got a wholemeal loaf. These are for my husband for puddings, or my daughter peach slices and pear quarters. Got our green curry paste for our curry this week, and some pesto pasta for our pesto pasta, and I'll probably add the mushrooms. Got my daughter's tuna. She's a huge fan of tuna. She'll have that with jacket potato. Coconut milk for the curry. Passata for my daughter's pasta dishes. And just some Stockwell crisps. These are 6 for 85 pence. Really good price. And they're actually quite good. I don't notice much difference from Walker's, which is good. But yeah, really happy with this shop. And with the club card savings of £12.41, it was £72.16 down to £59.75. Oh, and I forgot to show you these on yellow sticker. These were reduced from £5.50 to £2.47. So these would be great for when my husband gets in late from work, or we fancy a pizza on a weekend. I think it's quite good to keep pizzas in the freezer. But yeah, really happy with that shop today. And with the club card deals, it's worth having that club card. I'll just show you the areas where we're having carpet put down tomorrow. So all the way up the stairs here, excuse the mess, upstairs is a bit of a shambles, to be honest, and where my husband's been painting all the woodwork, so he's been busy painting all the banisters, skirting boards and things, just ready for the carpets to be laid. So, and then we're having all up here done, up to our bedroom at the top, which I won't currently show you because it's just full of stuff at the moment, but I'll show you the spaces that are ready to be carpeted tomorrow, and then they're going to come back. It's a 2-day job, so they'll be back the day after to do our bedrooms. Well, sorry, so our bedroom and my oldest daughter's room. So my eldest daughter's room is currently full of our youngest daughter's stuff from her room and from the office. So this is my husband's office, which is quite small, as you can see. So all this will be carpeted in here, and then obviously our landing here, and then this is my youngest daughter's room, so that will be done tomorrow. So this is how it's currently looking. I mean, ideally I would have painted this before carpet's going down, but it's money, time and Christmas got in the way of that, but it will be fine. We can cover the carpets, we can paint at a later date, absolutely fine. Excuse the hoover there. And then my eldest daughter's room is just full of stuff, and then we'll switch on the second day, and then also do our bedroom on the last day too. But yeah, so that's the current state of it. I'll just show you the doors, because my husband's also painted all the doors just white for now. I'm not sure if we'll stick to the white, because I think it can sometimes look a bit stark. What do you think? We might do more of like a stone kind of colour, and then eventually replace things like handles, because these are not the best, as you can see. But these are all things that we will do eventually. Again, he's painted this door, and then eventually we will replace these to knobs, I think, like a nice kind of ridged kind of doorknob instead of a handle. And then the same on his office door. But yeah, we are getting there. It just all takes time and money, doesn't it? So in the kitchen to make this broccoli and Stilton soup. I haven't quite got enough broccoli, so I've had to halve the recipe, but the recipe is from The Guardian. I will link it down below. It asks for 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 shallots or 1 small onion, 800 mils of chicken or vegetable stock, 600 mils of milk, 200 grams of Stilton crumbled, and nutmeg to garnish. I don't have any nutmeg currently, but it will still be as nice without it. So I'll start by cutting up my onions, and then I'm also going to add some garlic, because I'm a huge garlic fan and I put it in all my soups. So I've just got this minced garlic. I'm just going to pop in about a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of that, and then I'm going to use chicken stock today. My husband coming in for a little peck on the cheek. And yeah, so I'm going to use chicken, sorry, that put me off. I'm going to use chicken stock, but you can use vegetable stock, that's also fine. And then about a tablespoon of butter. As I say, I've had to half this recipe because I didn't quite have enough broccoli in the freezer. I'm hoping this will come out okay, because the broccoli stalks have been frozen and they're not too watery. So make my stock, and then I'm going to chop up my broccoli into smallish chunks, and then I will add them once the onion is softened to the pan. So these are softening down nicely. Again, I'm doing a voiceover just because there are people in the house and it's easier for now. So this is my broccoli, slightly watery, might use fresh next time, but I'm sure it will be very tasty. Got my Stilton. Anyone else love Stilton? I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I love it. Yeah, I had a cheeky glass of Prosecco because it was a weekend and we still got Prosecco left from Christmas. So I'm going to have myself a cheeky little Prosecco. You might like to join me while I cook my soup. I only had about half a glass. So onions and garlic are nicely softened and golden brown. So I'm now going to add in the broccoli. Teddy has come to say Happy New Year and he hopes you're doing well. So the broccoli stalks and broccoli florets are softening down nicely, and then I'm going to add the chicken stock and the milk and then simmer for around 10 minutes until all the broccoli is nice and tender and soft, and then I'm going to add in the crumbled Stilton towards the end. This has been simmering away for around 10 minutes, and now I'm going to add in the Stilton, and now I'm going to keep a little bit back for garnish for the end. Give it a little stir through. Smelling amazing. Let me know if you've made any broccoli and Stilton soup with your leftovers. Oh, this smells incredible. Add a bit of seasoning. Well, I've just added some pepper because the stock cubes are already quite salty. But do obviously just test it. Excuse the mess in the background. My husband's busy decorating today, ready for our carpets to be laid soon. So this is pretty much done, ready to serve, and I'm going to have some for my lunch. My husband's not keen on Stilton and broccoli soup, so this will be all for me, and I'm going to get some portions into the fridge or freezer too. So I've got my trusty Breville chopper, but it's not that trustworthy in this case. This is not really ideal for soups. It does tend to splatter everywhere, as regular viewers will have seen. Yet to buy a stick blender. I must get one. Hopefully next time I make a soup with you, I will have my new stick blender. And they're not that expensive to buy actually. So I might, either look in the charity shop for one or just find one quite reasonably priced. Not sure if the sales are still on, but I can have a little look. So let's try this again and hope it doesn't make too much mess. It probably will. So I might skip or put it on time lapse this bit, as you've seen me get into a mess with this a few times already. And here we are, smelling absolutely amazing. I can't wait to have this for my lunch, and then I'm going to pop the rest in the freezer. So I really hope you enjoyed the video today. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I am going to go and wrap up warm. It's absolutely freezing here, and my most favourite Christmas present, don't tell my husband, was from my parents, which was a heated throw. I have never had an electric blanket or a heated throw before. It is the most coziest, snuggliest thing, and my cat Teddy absolutely loves it. He's been sleeping on it every hour of the day pretty much. He absolutely loves it. It's the best thing ever, so highly recommend. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I've got lots more to share in terms of all the home updates, and I'm really keen to share a video all about what I use in terms of makeup, skincare, hair care, and also a video about things that I no longer buy to enable us to save lots of money. So lots coming up, so please do subscribe if you've not done so already. As I say, lots to share, and I shall see you in my next one. Keep warm. Bye.